I first started performing, it was actually, I met the burner community, and I met it through this girl off of Craigslist. And I didn't know who she was, really, and I didn't know much about her. We had just exchanged a few emails, and I walked out of my front door, and I didn't arrive home for a whole week because we were just having such an amazing time. And in that week, one of the first places that we went to was this backyard. And in walking along the side gangway of this person's house, there was the reflecting light of a fire. And I just thought it was a regular bonfire until I opened this wooden gate, and on the other side were fire spinners. And this had seemed like the most otherworldly experience. I couldn't believe that people were even doing this. It didn't make sense to me. And it was done with this really nonchalant attitude of people coming to watch, almost like a sacred act. Like, people were pretty quiet in their spinning and standing in one place and being very secure about it. What is the Gypsy Circus tribe to me? The Gypsy Circus tribe is a group of incredible, amazing kids that encourage each other and practice with each other. And it's been one of my most amazing facets of my young life to be performing and learning along people that are just so incredibly inspiring. And I never thought that I would have seen my life before 2 years ago, traveling through the journey that has been my life, since careening through existence as it is, in meeting the circus. When I first found out about fire performing, I fell into this with both feet, and in a very short amount of time after I began performing, I found the circus, and it's just been the highlight of my young life to know these people and perform with them as I do. What have I learned since knowing the circus? I've learned how to travel on the road. I've learned how to travel with a group of people, and no matter what the pressing situation is, banding together and functioning with love in trying rough circumstances is the only thing you can do on the road. Because on the road, when you're traveling to other places where people don't know you, people don't care about you, it's an incredibly frightening situation to be so far from home and to not have anyone care for you. So when you're on the road, the people that you are traveling with, they are your tribe, they are your protection, they are your support, they are your help, and you are a very important cog that travels with them. And you're a very important facet and structural support to your group. And in being on the road, I learned how important I was, because I have my place in that traveling group. And so my tribe is amazing. Everyone has a purpose, and you can see your own change, the change that you can impact on your group in being with the tribe. The first time I ever saw a rope dart, it was in a very dark field that I walked out into, and I saw this very curious flaming ball, and it was just one flaming ball moving about a person. I didn't understand how it was attached to this person, and I had to ask what was it, and someone said it's a rope dart. And then I went home and Googled it and found out more about it and made one myself. And through meeting the circus, it's like anything that I want to physically do, once I know its name, I can find information how to educate myself about it, and then I can learn that magic.
For me, the Gypsy Circus started with my brother Dan. It's who I apprenticed my glass blowing apprenticeship under. And it started off us traveling around with vendors, and it was our way for multiple artists to meet up and just not have to pay the $1,000 a person. We all just pitched in and got by, and that was the start of the Gypsy Circus. And after he passed on, well, a bunch of friends that I had collected along the way were fire performers, And for us, it is just, well, for me anyway, is my way of getting people's attention is through the fire manipulation shows, so that they'll even listen to our way of life and way of thinking. And how have I grown from it? Well, like most people in this world beforehand, lived in a pretty hateful part of the city or wherever you come from. It's not exactly that nice, and to just have some light and love from a community that is constantly growing and that treats each other as family, I think everybody can benefit from that. The Gypsy Circus tribe start till now, and where is it going? Well, we started off, it was just a handful of us, and we like to spin, and we like to hang out with people that like to spin. Before you know it, we were starting our own little group, and we were going out around and we were trying to entertain, just trying to bring that to any party, festival, just anything to get noticed. So we were doing bars, we were doing little underground gigs, and then we started noticing that there was a little more to it. Is what you learn from spinning. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you didn't really know what you were doing, and so you just started to spin around in a circle, and you got that feeling, and I don't know, you just felt good and figured something out. Well, it's like that, but more complicated. And where are we going? Well, in the end, I would hope that this provides enough for us to be able to go anywhere we want, to where there's no limitations. It's truly living free. What does fire mean to me? Well, for me, fire is, well, one of the many elements, and it is the least forgiving element. For fire doesn't care how many times you say sorry. If you mess up, you get your consequence and you get burned. How severe? Well, that's up to what you've done. So for me, fire is a merciless element, and you burn, you learn, or burn again.
What does the Gypsy Circus tribe mean to me, and how have I grown from it? When Gypsy Circus tribe was first brought to my attention, the tribe was first being built, I was told that it would be a way for us to get into festivals for free, for us to just to vagabond around and, you know, make a way. And I dig that. I still do dig that. It's not so selfish anymore, though. It's not just about me getting into festivals. Now it's about what I can bring to the festival with me. Hanging out and performing with so many talented people has encouraged me to bring more and really want to make the moments, to help people have a good time, to be that one memorable thing, that one thing that makes them look back and smile, to talk to their friends, to enjoy living life. We all don't get to do it every day. So when we're out and we're at these parties, I like to make it count for people. What was my very first burn? What inspired me to continue burning after that? And what would I pass on to somebody new? First burn was at the Exit nightclub. Spinning the katana sword, breathing fire off of it, and I don't know exactly what happened, but the flames got too close to my face and my head essentially got engulfed in flames. So it was pretty rough. The burn wasn't so bad as it was the moments of knowledge that my entire head was on fire. Safeties had to come out and extinguish my hair, which kind of sucks, but so I wasn't seriously hurt. It was just a wake up that, yeah, this shit is dangerous. Fortunately, I had the safeties there. I was put out. So to somebody new coming into it, I would tell them to be very conscious of who they're burning with. It was my friends that saved the pretty face you're seeing today, and had they not been there, then who knows? After that first serious or potentially serious accident that kept me going, I didn't even want to stop the routine, to be honest with you. People are cheering, eyes are gleaming, you know, people are clapping. I love it. I love it. I really get off on it. So, yeah, I was right back out there. What does fire mean to be spiritually? Fire is a key component, of course. It's a large factor in a bigger pool of things that come together and create my spirituality. Fire. Well, it depends how it's being utilized, really. If I'm performing with it, then it's a tool. It's a method. It's a way for me to create magic. It's a means for me to live my lifestyle and relate with a higher power on all the different levels that I do.